Hi guys! Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, then hi, my name's Hannah, and today I'm going to be telling you all about purple dye in the ancient world. A few days ago, I showed on my Instagram account my project that I did for my Origins and Rise of the Aegean module. My project was all about textiles and colours of dyes used in the Minoan civilization. So today I thought it would be fun to do a sort of deep dive into the colour purple and its history and its significance. So hopefully this video will tell you a little bit more about the history of purple dye and how it was created. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, then please keep on watching. When we're talking about purple in the ancient world, it's often called Tyrian purple. Now this is because the origins of purple dye have been attributed to the Phoenicians, more specifically to the city of Tyre. There is a Phoenician legend that explains the colour purple. It goes that Melkart, the patron god of the city of Tyre, was walking along the beach one day with his dog. His dog went into the water and took out a murex snail, which I'll say more about later in the video. But he bit down on it and his mouth turned purple with the dye. Melkart saw this and was inspired to dye a tunic with it. He then shared his secret with the people of his beloved city, which allowed them to become rich. The legend is true, to a degree. The Phoenicians did become rich through their use of purple dye, but the Minoans did provide some competition. So, how was purple dye made? Let me tell you. Like I said, purple dye came from murex snails, which came from the sea. So obviously they would have been harvested first, by fishermen. These fishermen would have then brought them back to a workshop where they would have been crushed open, and a gland that produced their colour would have been removed and set aside. The empty shells would have been discarded, and we have lots of archaeological evidence for this. The glands of the snails were mixed with salt and water and left for 3 days, after which the mixture was poured into a vat and boiled with the wool for 9 whole days. Can you imagine the smell? I'm going to insert a picture here of a Minoan dyeing workshop and the name of it because I'm not even going to try and pronounce it. This workshop has been associated with the nearby town of Gurnia. However, remember how I said it must smell? Well, that's why we don't have dyeing workshops in settlements. The kind of purple you wanted to obtain meant that you had to use a different species of murex snail. This way, you could achieve a more red-leaning purple or a more blue-leaning purple. However, if you wanted to have a more pale shade of purple, like the trendy lilac we have today, Pliny the Elder tells us that you would have to add urine. Pliny also tells us that if you want a more vibrant shade of purple, you would have to double dip your cloth. So, what evidence do we have for purple dye in Minoan Crete? Let me tell you. Amongst the piles of murex snail shells and the rock-cut vats, chemical analysis has been done on pottery found in these workshops through a process called gas chromatography mass spectrometry. The results tell us that purple dye was being produced at this location, and it also was across Crete. The Minoans used purple dye in their textiles and clothes. However, being organic material, they just haven't survived. But we do have images shown in their frescoes, which I'll insert here. The production of purple dye was not just limited to the Phoenicians and the Minoans, and it spread into North Africa, Greece, and Italy as time went on. However, the process was lengthy and expensive, and so purple became a luxury. This is why, even today, the colour purple has associations with royalty and wealth. The ancient Greek historian Theopompus tells us that in the 4th century BC, Tyrian purple dye was worth its weight in silver. And by the 4th century AD, the Roman Senate passed a law that prohibited the wearing of purple by anyone who wasn't a member of the imperial family. And that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really loved doing this project, and I did other colours too. So if you'd like me to do another video on colours in the ancient world, or just some Instagram posts explaining it, then I'm more than happy to do so. Don't forget to like this video, comment down below, and subscribe to my channel. I'm so happy we hit over 100 subscribers last week, and I'm going to be releasing my giveaway on my Instagram today. So don't forget to enter that, and I will see you guys next week. Bye!